But before I do all of that, wow, 3 minutes and I cannot get past before we get through all that. Okay. There's a big old hole. Ooh, this is the love and the flow that I live by. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in for another video. As you can see from the title of this video, I will be talking about the honey pot and my thoughts and opinions and my overall experience with the products I have used so far from the honey pot. But before I get into all of that, let me just share with you very briefly about the company, what they're about, what they have to offer, and what makes them different from other feminine brands. So let's do that, and then lastly, I'm just going to share with you my experience using the products that I purchased from the honey pot. So without further ado, let's get started. So who or what is the honey pot? The honey pot is the first complete feminine care system that cleanses, protects, and balances your vagina. The honey pot is a plant-based company powered by herbs, made by women, and 100% natural. The founder of the honey pot is a black woman named Bea Dixon. She started the company because she was suffering from bacterial vaginosis, and by way of a dream from an ancestor to heal herself, the honey pot was born. So what makes the honey pot so different from other feminine brands? The honey pot only offers the good stuff. Their products contain no chemicals, toxins, artificial fragrance, or anything synthetic. Their ingredients are made from the earth and 100% natural. Their products are designed to keep you feeling fresh and clean while healing and protecting yourself from infection. Their products are also developed and tested by females because it takes one to know one. The honey pot is also backed by science. All of their products are clinically tested and gynecologist approved. And even more importantly, their products are biodegradable and cruelty-free. They take care of the most important woman of all, Mother Earth. So what kind of products does the honey pot have? The honey pot has pads, tampons, foam washes, wipes, lubricant, a soothing body balm, and menstrual cups. The pads and panty liners are infused with lavender, rose, aloe vera, and mint. These herbs and essential oils create a cooling effect that helps with cramps and discomfort. Now, if those ingredients are not a good recipe for a good honey pot, then I don't know what is. Their tampons are created with organic cotton, grown without any pesticides or chemicals. All of their tampons are fragrance-free and are wrapped in a BPA-free plastic applicator. Overall, the honey pot is made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas. Wow, the sun is bright. So before the whole controversy started with the honey pot, I had discovered them about a month and a half ago, going on 2 months, I think it's been. And it was on social media. It could have been on YouTube or Instagram, but I ran across their products. And I was watching some footage about it and other people reviewing their products. And I thought, okay, this is very interesting. I've never seen any pads like this before. Pads that actually help with cramping and can ease your cramping with the infused herbs that it has in it. So I never seen anything like that before. So I was very intrigued, and also they're organic and pesticide free and free of all these things. And I've been trying to take the clean approach when it comes to my feminine care, because I know for years with the pads I have been using or have been using all these years, I know that they were not organic. I know they were not really healthy for my body. But I have been using them because that's all I knew. That's all I was comfortable with for years, pretty much ever since I started my period. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to start making a transition over to more organic, cleaner, feminine care products. So I found out where their products were located in the local Target. So I went to Target. They had a couple items on the shelf. And again, this was pre-controversy. So I got the panty liners and I got the foam, but I didn't get the wipes, and I should have gotten the wipes had I known that all this stuff was going to happen. So I got what I needed at the time, and I got home and I was so excited to try the panty liners because I've been seeing a lot of great reviews on the pads and this cooling effect that everybody keeps talking about. I love the packaging of all the products. I think it's very well put together. I think the material that they use to package these products is very durable and just really nice packaging. I really like that the packaging for the pads have the sticky flap so you can easily open and close them and just keep out any harmful stuff from getting inside of your pads and just keeping them nice and protected and safe. I'm not going to open this up because I don't want to, waste any product by opening it up unused and not using it. So I don't want to, mess anything up there and make them unclean. When I opened up the panty liners for the first time, the scent of all of the herbs just hit me dead in the face. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just unexpected. But the herbs are very present with these products. So when you open it up, you smell the mint, you smell the lavender, you smell like all of these essential oils, and it smells so good. I never had any pads that smell that minty. So I was getting ready for work one day and I said, oh, let me, try the panty liner and see, how it does. It's probably about a minute, maybe a little less than a minute, maybe like 30 seconds into putting this panty liner on. I started noticing like this tingling, cooling sensation. I was like, ooh, that's a nice, feeling. But then after a couple of more minutes, it turned into, it was kind of like somebody kind of turned up the intensity of this cooling effect. It felt like I had icy hot in my pants. My honey pot was on fire the whole way to work. It literally took about an hour for it to start to subside. So I didn't know if that was normal to feel like that, because it kind of felt like it was burning a little bit. I tried it again. It wasn't so bad the next time. So it was like my body was kind of getting used to that cooling, soothing sensation. I like the panty liner. The panty liner is just the right size. It's just the right thickness for me, for my light days. It's very discreet. It's very comfortable. So my very first product that I did get from the Honey Pot is their Foamy Wash, which I got in my local Target. And this one is the sensitive foaming wash. I also got the normal wash, and this is typically if you don't experience any irritation or dryness. But just like the first one, it washes away odor-causing bacteria. It keeps you hydrated and it balances your pH. The only difference with the normal wash is that it contains coconut oil to help fight bacteria, and it keeps you moisturized naturally. I like the foaming washes because they're very light, very gentle. They're very easy on the Honey Pot, and of course all women have different issues that they deal with, whether it's odor or some type of bacterial infection or whatever the case may be that's going on with your honey pot. So I had a situation that was going on, so I started using the foaming wash and it completely got rid of it. And after that happened, I was completely sold on these products, and I have been using the foaming wash ever since. It did more than what I expected any cleansing product to do, because I have used other cleansers and other washes before, but I still feel like my pH balance was still just off. But after using the foaming wash from the Honey Pot, I felt like that got regulated and everything was kind of back to normal down there. And it just left my Honey Pot just very refreshed, clean, smelling good. So I really like the sensitive because it's very gentle on my intimate part, so I don't have to worry about burning and irritation and all these things that you don't want with your products. I really love it, and it's really been getting the job done. From the Honey Pot website, I did order some pads from the first time. I got the super and I got the regular. And these are Herbal Sanitary pads that are made from pesticide-free cotton and infused with essential oils, which creates a cooling effect that helps with cramps and discomfort. And also, just like the panty liners, when you open it up, you smell straight mint. It smells so, so good. So I did have a chance to use the regular pads just in time for my cycle. And this is what it looks like. And again, I'm not going to open these up because you only get so many in a package, and I'm not trying to waste any by exposing these unnecessarily and not using them. And this is how thin it is. It's pretty thin. Not my norm when it comes to regular pads, but it's pretty thin. As far if these pads held, now I don't have a very heavy flow. Ever since I had surgery and had my fibroids removed, my flow has been moderate to light, so it's nowhere near how heavy it used to be, which was like a crime scene. It was so bad, but it did hold the flow that I had at that time. I did not experience any leakage. I did not experience any spillage over to the side and onto my clothes, so there was no problems with the absorbency of the pads at all. So I had a good experience with the regular. And I also like that it has wings. I've always liked wings with my pads for just that extra hold and protection. I also got the super pad with wings. I have not had a chance to really use these yet. I haven't really needed to use them right now because I haven't really had a very heavy flow, but I got these just in case, because you just never know. One of those months you just might have a bad cycle and you need that extra protection. So I got the super just in case. So let me show you what these look like. And this is what it looks like. It's also thin, but not as thin as the regular. I have to wait till Pugsley stops drinking his water. You done? So this is a comparison. This is the super and this is the regular. So the super is just a tad bit bigger than or longer I should say, than the regular. But with the super, there's a little bit more thickness, a little bit more cushion compared to the regular. I would like to say that I've had a pretty decent experience with the Honey Pot products so far that I've tried. But there are a few cons that I do want to talk about also just very briefly. So the first con is the availability. I've tried 3 Targets that are close to me, Walmart, and I have not seen any space for where the Honey Pot pads are supposed to be. And all that's left are the other products and the other brands. There's plenty of that. So another con was the adhesive sticky on the pad. So I didn't like that some of the adhesive was too adhesive and it did not stick or stay on the pad, but I was trying to peel it off of my drawers. So that was an issue because I've never had that problem before. The adhesive normally just comes on off with the pad, but it stuck to my drawers, y'all. It stuck to the drawers. So I had to peel that off of there. So I didn't like how it was constructed, I guess. Some of the pads may have been kind of poorly made, but I don't know. It just, that happened just a couple times. So that was a con. Like, I need for all of my pads, the adhesiveness on the pads to stay intact on the pads and not glued to my drawers. That's all I'm saying. My other concern is the comfort level. I wouldn't say it's a con, but it's something I'm getting used to. So I'm used to the thick cushion pads. I'm used to the pads, like they up there, they holding everything because there's cushion. It's nice and thick. These are very thin, and that kind of concerns me because one of those months I might just have a bad month and I'm scared it might spill over. This was my this cycle that I just had was my first time using the Honey Pot products, and I didn't have any spilling. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to finish filming on my phone, unfortunately, because my battery died, the laptop died, and my cell phone just barely has life on it. So I don't know what's going on with my charging life, but I gotta get it together. But anyway, I was talking about my comfort level with these pads, and I was talking about the cushion and how they're so thin, and it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to because like I said, I'm just used to the thick cushion pads. But it's not a deal breaker. I can get over it. It's not a deal breaker. So the last con is the shipping. So unfortunately, since these are not easily available or readily available, I should say, in Target or any of the other stores near me, I had to order the other products online. And I was trying to get the products in before my cycle started, before my period started. The first heavy day that I had to end up using my regular pads, which I did not want because I was so excited about using the organic ones that I had to end up using the not organic ones. And I didn't like that because I was super excited to start the transition over to the more plant-based and organic products. So it took almost 2 weeks for the products to come. So the shipping took quite a bit of time, and plus I had to pay extra money for shipping, and that's another thing I didn't like. I should not have to pay extra money for shipping when there are 3 Targets close to me that I should be able to go to and just get the products and just pay the price of the store without the extra fees and then waiting a long period of time. So that was another thing. Like I said, the availability, the shipping, it just took too long. My cycle had already started, so I couldn't try the pads out initially my first heavy day. But that was, like I said, the only cons that I had about the Honey Pot. The products have worked. The pads worked. They held. The Foamy Wash, that was amazing. pH balance is now back on point. No irritation, no redness, no dryness. My Honey Pot feels good. And I just really love the cooling and tingling sensation that it has. No other pads on the market are like this. I don't know any pads that are treating vaginal infections and bacteria and all these other things, odor. Like, I don't know any pads that are doing that. If anything, those pads are causing those issues. But with the Honey Pot, it actually clears that up. But yeah, but that's pretty much my take on the Honey Pot. I will continue to use the Honey Pot pads. I will continue to use the Honey Pot Foamy Wash. I did not get the wipes. I should have got the wipes, but at this point, everything is sold out, even online. The things that I want are sold out, but I highly encourage any female, if you're looking for a more natural, organic approach when it comes to your feminine care, the honey pot definitely is the way to go. So that concludes the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my review on the honey pot, just my thoughts and my experience with these products so far. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys. I can get fly,